Hey guys, GrayTube here, and today I'm going to show you how to solve the Pyraminx. The first step kind of thing is just scramble it. First step is to find 3 corners that match up on one side. So this is one side, this is another side, this is another side, and this is another side. So we need to find 3 yellow corners. Well, I'm going to be doing yellow for this video, but you can do whatever color you want. So there's one here, and we can see that right now there's not one here, but if we turn the tip, there will be one here. So we can just kind of like look at all the 3 corners. We can see that this corner has a yellow, so we can just turn it so it just kind of matches this side. Then same with this one right here. We can turn it. But say it's like on this side, and then if we just eventually, like if we keep turning it, and there's yellow, we keep turning it. You can see there's yellow. We keep turning this one, and there's not a yellow. That means that this side cannot be yellow. It's not the yellow side. So we can turn it. Then you can see that there's yellow right here, yellow, and yellow. So the 3 yellows. The next step is to match these 3 pieces with the color of your tip. I'll just be saying yellow. So we need to get a yellow piece here, yellow piece here, yellow piece here, while still having the yellow tips. So when all of these will always be next to the tip. So if the tip's like this, they'll still be next to each other because we can keep turning the tip and they'll eventually line up. But say it's like this, so where it's right here, we could just keep turning this thing, right, until it matches up like that. Then you can do that for all sides. It matches up, so we have these 2. You don't need to worry about these. And this one, we can just keep turning so we have that. You see, it's kind of like a radioactive kind of thing. And then just match up the tips so they kind of make this like little kind of shape, like I'll show you outside of it, like that. But you don't want to turn it away. So just do the rest, and then you have it like that. The next step is to flip the yellow side on the bottom. So now instead of it being like in front, it's on the bottom. And then we're going to put in these pieces right here. You can see that this one already lines up because our end goal is to have it be green here, red here, and blue here, and of course, completely yellow on the bottom. So it's going to be a really simple algorithm. So right now, we have the green piece in its correct spot. So we need to do nothing to just this stuff. Right here, to this line right here, we need to change this. So as you can see, we already have a yellow piece out there, but if we flip it, it will be red right here and yellow right there, and that's not what we want. We want to have this piece to be over here, this piece be over here. So it's really simple to do that. We're just going to learn 2 algorithms, and they're also really easy algorithms. So this the algorithm I'm going to be showing you is going to insert a piece that's right here into here. And what's that going to do is instead of inserting a yellow piece into the correct spot, we're just going to be inserting a random piece that we don't want into this spot, so we can take this yellow and red spot and use it to insert it right here. So the algorithm is really simple. It just goes down, down, up, up. That's all it was. So we can see that this is a red and yellow piece. So we just took it out of there. At first, it was in here, and then we took it out and put it here. So now we need to put it into its spot right here by using the same algorithms like we were just taking it out, except we're putting it in. So make sure the yellow piece is facing towards you. If it's like this, you might think, oh, it's correct because the piece is right here. But no, it's not, because you want your yellow piece, or the piece that the color that you started on, facing towards you. So in this case, it's yellow. Now we're going to do that same algorithm. So since it's on the left side, we're going to move the left side down first. Then I'm just going to move the other side down, then up, up. Now we have the last piece right here. So we're going to move it over here. We're going to do that same thing because it's on the left side. down, down, up, up. Okay, this is another case where it's on the right side, so we can't just do the down, down, up, up thing right here, right? So what we need to do is when it's right here, we need to bring it down this side. So instead of going on the left side first down, normally it would be like that, we're going to go on the right side first down. Because if it was on the left side, we would move that side down first, and then the other side would follow. But since it's on the right side, we move the right side down first, and then the left side would go down, and then just continue like that. The next step is to get this top part right here. So the first thing is if your tip is like unaligned, so we're like, there's a red piece right here, but it's like blue or green, right? Or whatever. Then just turn your tip till these two match up, these two colors. And then you'll see there's kind of like a little thing. There's the two colors, right? Or maybe three or whatever. Then you're gonna line it up with that. So normally right here, this is wrong because we have the two red pieces right here, the tip and the little center piece. But we have the blue bar at the bottom, which is part of the yellow. But we just always want the yellow to be on the bottom. So we have the blue bar, but there's red right here, so that's bad. So if we turn it this way, we have the green bar, but red here, so that's also bad. But if we turn it again, we have the red little piece right here and the red bar. So this is the perfect case. So the first case is where this little piece is solved. So it's kind of like, instead of this being like in the wrong spot, like these two are, see this one's in the wrong spot because it needs to be flipped. So it doesn't like solve right here. And same with this one, needs to be flipped so it doesn't like solve it. But this one, it does, if we flip it, it will unsolve this part. It's like in its good spot right now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna point it to the back and do this super easy algorithm. You've basically already done it. You're just gonna do that same thing like you were inserting this piece right here. Down, down, up, up, just like that. Or you could do it from this side, but I just prefer this side. So down, down, up, up. And then you see that yellow piece, or whatever side you started on, you're gonna move that away so you can't see it, right? Away this way. So if it's on the right side, you're gonna move this top piece to the left. If it's on the left side, but normally, well, like you could say, oh, it's on the left side, so I need to turn it to the right. But no, because this yellow piece has to be facing you, no matter what. So you don't want to move it away like that. You want to move it to the left because it's on the right side. But if it was on this side, the yellow was actually facing towards you, but it was on the left side, you just move it to the right. In this case, we'll move it to the left. And then the side it was just on right before you moved it to the left, you're going to bring it up like that. So if it was on the left side, you would bring it like that and bring it up, but it's not. So you're going to move it away and then bring this piece up. Kind of what we're doing basically is we're inserting it into here. You could say you could just do that, but no, it doesn't really work like that. So we kind of move it away and then we bring this piece up because it kind of basically wants this piece here to get closer to solving it. We're gonna move it back so these match up. Obviously right here, this yellow needs to be here so it doesn't match up. We're gonna move it back so it matches up, and then just move this back. And we have this whole layer and a new case here. The next step is to match up the tip if it's just somehow magically unmatched. So if it's like that somehow, you just want to match up that. Even though this looks kind of cool, right? You don't want that. You want to match this up so all of them are matching up, but you can just look at one of them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to see, so for this case, after you did that one algorithm, you're going to have this one super easy algorithm. So there will be like these two edge pieces right here, just on all sides. Boom, boom, boom. It's kind of like eyes, like looking at you. So you want to move those eye-looking things so they match up with the color. See, these two blue eyes don't match up with the green. But if you do it like this, the blue eyes match up with the blue bar. Or it could be like this with the blue eyes with the red bar. but that's not good. You want the blue eyes with the blue bar. And then you're going to do this super easy algorithm. This first algorithm I'm going to show you is going to move this to the right, like this. It's going to, except for, it's not going to actually move the little eye corner things. It's just going to move like this unsolved piece to the right. And then the next alg I'm going to show you, it's going to move it to the left. And I'll show you the kind of the cases for that. So this one is going to move it this way to the right. And we know to use this one because we see that this blue, right, needs to move one time to the right so it can match up like that. So where it's blue and then the blue. So it's so easy of an algorithm. The right side is going to turn down. And then you're going to move this top side like this to the direction you want it to go. So it's actually a really easy algorithm. If you want these three pieces to move this way, like that, then you can just move it down and turn it this way. But if you want the pieces, so say this is blue and we need to turn it this way so it matches up. Obviously it doesn't in this case, but if it does, then we would just bring this side down and turn it that way. But in this case, since we need to turn it this way so it matches up, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this side down, move it across, now we're just going to bring it up, move it across, bring it down, move it across, bring it up, move it across, and it'll solve it. And you don't have to actually count how many times to do this. It just kind of does it till it will solve it. The next case was just like this, where it needs to move this way. Same thing basically, just right side down. Then instead of moving it this way like I showed you before, just move it this way. And up, this way. Down, this way, up, this way. Then it'll solve it. Another case is like this, where you have the two, so it's kind of like those eyes again. They're kind of looking at you. Except these eyes isn't like blue, blue, or green, green, or whatever. It's just different colors, right? And of course, if your tip is unaligned, match it up. You should always do that. So once this is matched up, and of course if it's like this, you want to move it so it matches up with that. Because like if it's like this, the blue does not match up with red. Red matches up with red. So then, for this case, you're going to see that there's two little, well, one pair of eyes, except they're different colors, right? And then there will be one kind of like lonely piece just like right here. Super easy algorithm. We already did it actually. Just down, down, up, up. Of course, you want to have, since it's on the left, you want to have the left side go down first. Down, down, up, up. And then, like before, we have that little yellow piece. We just, since it's on the right, we move it to the left. If it's on the left, we move it to the right. If it's on the right, we move it to the left. Since it was previously, before we moved it on the right, we bring that side up, move it back, and bring it down. And their cube will be solved. Next case looks like this. We still have those two eyes. They're opposite. Of course, this should be matched up. You should know that by now. That shouldn't be like this. This should be matched up, and that should be matched up, right? That should just be obvious now, if you've been following along at all. But we have that piece right here, except it's the exact same thing, except that side that's almost solved. Like normally, it would be like right here, and then there would be a piece right here, and this would all be solved. Now it's just reverse. Right here is the solved piece. You just hold it like this. And then the right side goes down first because it's on the right side. So it just goes down, down, up, up. And then now it's on the left side, so we need to move it to the right. Instead of if it's on the right side, move it to the left. And they go that way. And since it was on the left before, we move the left side up. Then we move it back and move it down. Now that hopefully you've learned how to solve it, I'm just going to do one, like, faster solve, but not, like, my max speed, but I'm just going to do it a little bit faster, but so you can hopefully still follow along. Might just be a little bit harder. So first, you want to match up these yellow pieces with the little thing and move it up like that, and do it for all sides. Next, we want to put these pieces in, Just do it like that. In this case, it's on the right, so we want to move it down. You do it for all sides. You want to match this up. And then you want to just do this last case. It's like this. Do it like that. And it's solved. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys learned how to solve the Pyraminx. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and keep cubing.